Yeah, I'm live now. I'm live now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm live. I'm with you. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. You're welcome back to my channel after some time off. You're welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, my subscribers, my potential, my intended subscribers. I welcome you all on board to this very, very good evening, to this very occasion. Today, we'll be discussing what I title here, Are Nigerians Happy? It's a question. Are Nigerians happy? Are you happy as a Nigerian? Are Nigerians happy? Is there anything about, around, or connected to the country that can make one happy as a Nigerian? Is there anything we can be proud of that will make us to be happy as a Nigerian? This is the subject of my discussion tonight. Are we happy as Nigerians? You could just pause a little and ask yourself the same question. Am I happy as a Nigerian? Are people around me happy as Nigerians? Are people on the street happy as Nigerians? That is the question we'll be asking ourselves tonight. The World Happiness Report 2025 indicated that Nigeria was in the 11th position last year, the 11th position, and they have dropped to 19th position in 2025 in Africa. And Nigeria is in the 19th position of the country, happy country, behind such countries as Gabon. Gabon is the 11th position, and Cote d'Ivoire, that is the 12th position of the country, the happy country in Africa. Nigeria presently, 2025 report indicated that Nigeria now is in the 19th position. Meanwhile, on the World Happiness Report 2022, Nigeria was 118th position. 2023, Nigeria was 95th position. 2024, Nigeria was 102 position, and in 2025, Nigeria have slided down to 105 position of the happy countries in the world. Yes, by my evaluation, by virtue of many reasons, Nigerians are supposed to be very happy people. Nigerians are supposed to be very happy. Happy because of our environment. We have a very conducive, very good and natural environment. We have good cultures. We have the diversification among our culture, among our tribe, among our religion. And these are supposed to be the beautiful part, the most beautiful part of Nigeria. Our lifestyle is such a very pleasant lifestyle. Nigerians are lovely people. We are lovely, we are open, we are people who celebrate others, we like celebration, and we love to be celebrated. We appreciate when we are celebrated. We are people of open-minded, we people full of hospitality. Nigerians are supposed to be very, very happy, even beyond this report of the World Happiness. Nigeria is supposed to be even be higher. Nigerians are supposed to be happy people. But that is not to be today. That is not to be. Because the realities are that Nigerians are struggling with, they're struggling on a daily basis, with so many issues. Nigerians struggle. Nigerians go through a lot of struggle. They go through on a daily basis. They go through untold hardship, undeserved struggles that make them that make them not to be happy. Nigerians go through a lot of struggles, a lot of difficulties, untold hardship, the hardship that they do not deserve. And therefore, anyone going through this kind of hardship or difficulty is assumed not to be happy. Nigerians can't be happy. Nigerians can be happy for many reasons I'm going to give now. Among them is one, lack of power. For many decades now, Nigerians have lived in darkness. No one that lives in the darkness can be happy. Ladies and gentlemen, let us be factual, let us be frank with ourselves. Anyone living in the darkness, Nigeria now for 20 to 30 years or 40, we have lived in perpetual darkness. No one that lives in that such darkness without hope when it's going to end, darkness without solution aside, darkness such that the government does not talk about anymore, no one can be happy. Number two is bad roads, terrible roads. Nigeria have the kind of road I will refer to as terrible, despicable, and deplorable roads. Deplorable state of our road. Our roads are not good enough to even transport animals. Animals, they are not good for animals to transport animals, talk less of human being. No human being, no normal human being that travels on our road can be happy. No insane human being, unless any sane human being that travel on Nigeria road cannot be happy. The state of the road, the state of the driving condition, the trucks on the road, the terrible accident that happen on the road. If you go through Nigerian roads, you will not be happy. Nigerian roads, like I said before, it's not good enough to transport animals. Fellas say suffering and smiling. Nigerians are always they are suffering and they are smiling. Number three, decaying medical facility and practitioners. Yes, our medical facilities, they are all in decays. No wonder our president always fly away. Every time he flies away for treatment, every time he slip away, he go to France and hide there for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. No wonder Buhari was making like he was going to Mecca. He was going to France, going to Britain, America for treatment. The same thing with all politicians. They go to the West, they just sneak outside, go and take treatment and come back. But yet, the poor man that have voted them into power, they leave you to die of your sickness. They leave you to die of your stroke. They leave you to die of your cancer. They leave you to die of your injury. You that voted them into power. Then they run away, go and take their treatment because the medical facility there is decay. People or Nigerians going through that kind of condition cannot be happy. Nigerians are not happy. Let us be factual. Fellas say suffering and smiling. That is the definition of Nigeria. Another one is the decaying education in Nigeria. Nigeria is a place where ministers, even minister of education, will send their children to the best schools in Europe, in America, and yet they are the minister of education in Nigeria. Ministers, commissioners, head of state, name it, All politicians, they have all their children in Europe. And yet the decay education is for the vulnerable, it's for the poor. For the poor. Go and look at the Nigerian schools. It's like a public toilet. Like a public toilet. The other day, minister was reported by the national newspaper on October 16, 2025. Minister was going crazy because somebody has pointed out that a school in his territory was in decay. He said these are political sponsor report. These are political sponsor monitoring. But yet, they get their salary for the appointment they are there for, and they don't do the job. They don't do the job. When you point to them that there's a road in their territory, there's a school or whatever that is not done well, they said this is a political sponsor. It's a political, political motivated. But yet, when they are paying their salary, it's not political motivated. That is Nigeria. That man say, "Now, I say, now juju be that. Now juju be that." This man say, "Who has done this to Nigerians? Who has done this to us? Who has done this to us?" The school, a school anywhere in the world, is supposed to be a place of recreation, a place of intelligence, a place of happy people. Therefore, if Nigerians can be happy again, we have to put our heart together. We have to put our heart together to standardize our education for future children so that they can be happy. The foundation of education in Nigeria need to be laid again. I need to be put in order so that the mind of our children will be organized. The mind of our children will be in order so that they can be happy again. But as I tell you, as I speak to you now, Nigerians are not happy. Another factor in Nigeria is insecurity. From Boko Haram to bandits, unknown government to kidnappers, armed robbers to herdsmen. Oh, on the road, in the farm, in the forest, everywhere. Nowhere is safe in Nigeria. Anything can happen anywhere in Nigeria. Yes, Buhari imported these men to Nigeria to destabilize Nigeria. And now they have taken over every nook and corner in Nigeria. From bandits. Now they go over the school, take over children, go to the church, take over the worshippers. Who has done this to Nigeria? Those who have money, they buy the police and they have their private security. But those who don't have money, they are not left to pay the price. They pay the price. The poor, the voters are the vulnerable ones. The voters, people who have voted these criminal politicians to power, they are the vulnerable ones. The police, the military, they are clearly with the politicians who use the taxpayers' money to secure themselves. There is constant fear in Nigeria. Prayers everywhere. Nigerian government has demonstrated close to 20 years, 2 decades or 3 decades or so, or even more, that they cannot fight these insurgents. They cannot fight these criminals. They cannot fight them. Hence, Donald Trump has taken interest to come and fight these people in Nigeria. And yet some people are saying they are coming to destabilize Nigeria. Is this country not destabilized already? This country that cannot defend the right of the citizen, that cannot defend the properties and life of is it not destabilized? What is left to be destabilized there? A country that there is no light, no road, is it not destabilized? A country without medical facilities, is it not destabilized? Now somebody is saying America, they are coming to destabilize Nigeria, a country that is already destabilized. And somebody again said he said Nigeria they are coming for they are coming for our minerals. For how many years has the minerals been there? How many years have we been extracting oil in Nigeria? How many years have we been drilling oil from Nigeria? And what has been the benefit of the poor man, the common Nigerians? What has been their benefit? The more they drill oil in Nigeria, the more we don't have light. The more they drill oil in Nigeria, the more we don't have there's no road. The more they drill oil in Nigeria, no medical facility. They just, this money go to their private pocket, and that is it. So why should somebody be saying Donald Trump is coming, they are coming for their minerals, they are coming. Let them come and take the minerals. When they are taking this mineral, they will construct road for us. When they are taking this mineral, there will be light everywhere. But now, a few Nigerians just use it for their family, and that is it. Then somebody else was suggesting too that why the America has to come, Nigeria is a sovereignty country. It's a sovereignty nation. Sovereignty nation that cannot put their act together. Sovereignty nation that cannot defend the right and the lives and property of the voters. It's a sovereignty nation that monkey they work by both the chop. Is that the kind of sovereignty nation that we dream of? Is that the Nigeria that we call our own? Yes, let Donald Trump come and help us fight these shackles of criminals and criminalities in Nigeria. Donald Trump, please come quick. Don't listen to the voice of these people, the voice of the few who benefit from these politicians, who their uncles are in the politics, and they benefit from the siphoning of the taxpayers' money. Donald Trump, come and revive Nigeria. Come and save this poor country, these poor men, the poor from the shackles of the criminals and criminality. Another reason why Nigerians cannot be happy, the low income. The federal government some time ago approved 70,000 as the minimum wage. But up to now, some of the states have not implemented it. Even though they have implemented the 70,000, a bag of rice costs over 100,000. How do you live with 70,000 when a bag of rice that may not even take a family up to a week or two costs 100,000? How do you live with 70,000 as a minimum wage when you have to pay transport to your place of work, you have to buy gas, you have to pay school fees for your children, medical, you have to pay for medical, miscellaneous. How do you survive with 70,000? And yet, the people in the House of Senate, the people in the House of Representatives, they are taking a minimum of 30 millions home every month. Abba. Are those people more Nigerians that these people that have to be given a 70,000 minimum wage? Are they more Nigerians? Monkey they work by both the chop. How can one be happy with 70,000 as a salary at the end of the month? And yet the cost of living is astronomically high. People are not happy. Even the transport alone to the places of their work, 70,000 cannot take them throughout the whole month. Nigerians are not happy. They can't be happy with all this development. Another reason Nigerians cannot be happy, mineral resources. Nigeria got abundance of mineral resources. Nigeria got iron ore, they got gold, they got lead, they got zinc, uranium, copper. Apart from the huge deposit of gas, petroleum and gas, where do this money come? The money from this, where do they go? Where did they come? Where did all of them go? This money go to private pocket. That is why Nigeria don't have road, no road. We have so much oil and yet no road. We have so much minerals and no light. We have so much minerals and gas and yet no hospital, no medical facility, no security. What is it to be proud of as a Nigerian? What is it to be happy for? Happy, say I'm happy, say I be Nigeria. What is it to be happy for as a Nigerian? Now we have so much of these mineral resources that is even enough for us to take off the entire Africa. Even the whole of Africa look up to Nigeria. The whole of Africa look up to Nigeria. And yet we keep failing them. We failing them. Now, if you live in a country that you have been told that you live, you are from a very rich country, very resourceful country, and yet the resources they are being taken away, the return, it doesn't come back. The country is in ruins. How can they be happy? How can Nigerians be happy? How can Nigeria be happy in this kind of a brutal environment? How can this translate to happy Nigerians? You hear that this country, they're so blessed, this country is so blessed, this country has this, and yet we live in abject poverty. Now, who do Nigeria this one? Who do us be this one? Nigeria is so rich in mineral, natural resources, and yet Nigeria cannot boast of medical treatment. Nigeria cannot boast of light. Nigeria cannot boast of good roads. Good roads. Now they come and put another road down. They say this one is coastal highway. Coastal highway, but the old road and the former road, they are in ruins. They are dilapidated. How can you equate that? Old road, you have not maintained the old one, the existing one. Old road, they are terrible state, and then you go and put another one. Then you said that this one is a coastal highway. Who wants to travel through the coastal? Travel through the coastal to where? Nigeria will do all this one. Now, even as rich as Nigeria in oil, every Nigerian they provide light for themselves. They provide water for themselves. They provide sewage disposal for themselves. If you call the police, you have to go and buy fuel in the police van. They provide local security for themselves. Then what ask me? Then you ask yourself, what is the government providing? What is the government doing with this money from these minerals, from petroleum and all that? What are they doing? Now the government is putting in place now another structure of tax to start to be paid from next year. Now the existing tax, now we have not seen anything genuine that the government is doing with that. And there is another one that is to start next year, another tax. You don't see that next year will be harder than this one. Paying tax after tax and yet no accountability. This is the reason average Nigerian, they don't last again. They don't last because there's so much to think they put on their head. There's so much to think they put in their head. So many of them, they are sick, they cannot go to the hospital. How can Nigeria be happy? Now, insincerity among Nigerians. Insincerity is another factor. Nigeria is a place everybody lied to everybody. The president lied to the people. The governor lied to the people. Nigerians lied to Nigerians. No accountability, no responsibility, no sincerity, no direction, no regularities, no standard, no this, no that. That is Nigeria. Everyone deceive everyone. Politician make one statement this morning. By 12 o'clock, the statement, he change it. But they make statement today, by next week, he change it to another statement. You see politicians moving from one party to another, crossing from one party to another. That is irresponsibility. Now, there is this law in Nigeria that if you are voted into one position by one party, and if you are moving to another party, you have to relinquish that office. How can you carry that office that you are voted in, you carry from one party to another? That is criminality. That is lack of accountability. You were voted in as a governor in one party, and now you are moving to another. You are supposed to resign first as a governor, then you can move yourself to the other party. Moving from one party to another as the same governor because you were voted in as a governor because of that platform, because of that party that you were. Now you want to leave that party, join another party, then have you take permission from the people who voted you in? Have you informed the people that you voted me in? I want to resign. I want to go. I want to. But thereby, you have to relinquish that post before you go wherever you are going. That is the height of corruption. The height of corruption. Ladies and gentlemen, insincerity in Nigeria, we are not being sincere to ourselves. INEC is not sincere. Police is not sincere. Army is not sincere. The president is not sincere. The governor is not sincere. Even the judiciary is not sincere. No one is sincere. In such an environment, how can one be happy? How can one be happy? The statement of a Nigerian lack credibility. Because it lack credibility, no one believe you, no one take you for your word. Eh? There is fear on every side. For this reason, Nigerians can't be happy. Nigerians are not happy. Nepotism, the last one, nepotism. Buhari brought in nepotism. Although there have been nepotism in Nigeria anyway, but Buhari promoted it to the highest. Buhari brought it nepotism to the highest. He maximized nepotism. And now Buhari go, Tinubu carry. Tinubu now come and localize nepotism. Nepotism, because of nepotism, the best of the land they are never used. Because now my brother, because we are from the same village, because we speak the same language, because now my Muslim or my Christian brother, because now from we are the same party, the best of the land are never used. Nepotism. Because of nepotism, where you are supposed to get a job, they will not take you because you are not from so tribe, you are not from so locality, you are not from so party, political party, you are not from so religion, you are not from so tribe. Nepotism. Who do Nigeria this one? Nigeria, they don't rule by they don't rule by the law. They don't rule by the law. Nigerians are not happy. For these reasons, Nigerians are helpless and they are not happy. Nigerians are not happy. In conclusion tonight, I want to ask everyone, I want to ask every Nigerian, how can Nigerians be happy? In the midst of this all, how can Nigerians be happy? We have pretended for too long. Nigeria, we have pretended for too long. Let us call a spade and not an agricultural instrument. Let us call our problem by the name. Nigerians are not happy. Because Nigerians are not happy, nothing good can come out from that land. Nothing good. Now, let me give you an instance. For those that might not believe that Nigerians are not happy. I know there are still some few who will say, what is this man saying? Nigerians, after all, they are happy. Let me tell you, Nigerians are not happy. Go to every country in the whole world, you find Nigerians. Whether it's a good country, it's a bad country, there's no country without Nigerians. They have all run away to go and find the happiness that is not found at home. They have all run away to go and find peace that is not found at home. Because we are not happy, Nigerians are moving out. Because any country you go anywhere in the world, there's no country without light, only Nigeria. There's no country you go, you find the Boko Haram, you find the bandit, you find this level of insecurity, only in Nigeria. Medical facilities advance everywhere, only in Nigeria. Terrible roads, this bad road. Can you find that kind of bad road elsewhere? Only in Nigeria. Because of all this, Nigerians are not happy. They go elsewhere. Even the country is not good. Even that country is as worse as Nigeria economically. They go there and they find their peace. They find their happiness because they find security, they find light, they find road, they find water, and ultimately they find food to eat. Another point I'd like you to know, to observe, to know that Nigerians are not happy. Go to any country, any embassy in Nigeria. Go and see the crowd there. Go and see the crowd there. We are looking for visa to leave. Everyone looking for visa to leave. Old mama, old papa, young boy, young girl, uncles and daddies, they are looking for visa to leave. Even where they are going, there might not be job, but they just want to go get out of the darkness. They just want to get out of that circle of frustration. They will just want to get out of that place called Nigeria because they don't have, even if they cannot have their peace and they cannot have their happiness at home, they just want to go elsewhere. Maybe they will find this elsewhere. So if you go to any country embassy, go and see the crowd of Nigerians there. Even embassies outside Nigeria, go and see the crowd of Nigerians. Then another place you have to go to the airport, Nigeria International Airport, go and see the celebration of people who are ready to leave. They are ready to leave. They are celebrating already. They are happy because now they are ready to escape from that pit of hell. They are ready to escape from that place. They cannot find peace. They don't find happiness. They are ready to leave. Then another place you need to go and look to know that Nigerians are not happy. Go to the passport office. Go and see how Nigerians they are contesting with one another to get their passport quickly. Go and see the staggering number application of passport. Passport office anywhere in Nigeria, passport office anywhere, even in the world. Go and see how Nigerians are struggling to get their passport, to get out of the darkness, to get out of the frustration, to get out of the terrible road, to get out of the Boko Haram enclaves. They are going to a place that is might not even as better, and it's not as good as Nigeria. They are going to a place with sometimes Nigerians are not happy. But right now, I want to know what is your thought? What is your thought? What is your thought about this issue? How do you feel about this issue? Whatever I'm saying here, is it making sense at all? If it's making sense, give me a thumb up quickly. Give me a thumb up. If it's making sense, give me a thumb up. If it's making sense, subscribe to my channel. If whatever I'm saying here, if it's making sense, if they are true, then let us put our heads together. Let us ask ourselves the big question. How can Nigeria be happy again? How can Nigeria be happy again? This is the question we need to ask ourselves. How can Nigeria be happy again? Because Nigerians need to be happy. Nigerians are happy people. Nigerian are people look at Nigeria go outside, how they are being celebrated outside. They are celebrated everywhere. They are the best everywhere they go. Nigerians are great people. They are wonderful people. Yes, we need to take our country back. We need to take our country back. We need to take our great country back. Nigerians need to be happy because Nigerians are happy people. We are happy people. We are people who celebrate others and they celebrate us too. But the question and the big question are, how can Nigerians be happy? Some agree, some will say no, Nigerians are happy. There are some that are connected to the politicians, there are some are affiliated to some party, there are some are affiliated to some religion, and they want to wave it aside. But the truth cannot be hidden. The truth remains the truth. The Bible says only the truth can set us free. The truth is that Nigerians are not happy, but the question now is, how can Nigerians be happy? Yes, by my recommendation, Nigerians can be happy by first of all, we have to admit that yes, we are not happy. We have to admit that yes, we are not happy, and there's a problem. There are things that are not making us to be happy. If we can accept this fact, then from there we will move forward. But unfortunately, Nigeria is a place where everybody deceives everybody. Nigeria is a place where nobody is sincere, nobody want to say the truth. And if you say the truth, you'll be on fire. If you say the truth, you become an outcast. If you say the truth, they say you don't like the country. If you say the truth, they say because you are sponsored by the political opponent. But the truth only the truth can set us free. We must start to admit that we are not happy. We must start to admit that there's a problem. We must start to admit that we have to move forward. Because all the cohort of the politicians, all those that are affiliated to the politicians, all those that are the uncles and politics and all those that benefit from the ruling party and whatever, they will say a lie. They will say, I may forget that one. The politics, they are sponsoring him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? I want to know your thoughts. Are you happy? Are you happy as a Nigerian? Are you happy as a Nigerian? Let me know your thought. Let me know how you feel about this. Send a message to me. Let me know if this is true or this is not true. If Nigerians are really happy. And next week I will be coming live again. I want to do this. A question and answer session dealing on this issue still. Question and answer. So if you got any question, send it to me. If there's anything I've not said well here, let me know. Send it to me. If there's anything you want me to, if you want to contribute, or you think I've not mentioned, please send drop your opinion, because I don't know it all. And if you want to take part in this discussion, please send a message to me, leave your number, and I will get back to you. We will fix a date for the great discussion. We will fix a date while we answer questions that have been sent in. If you want to be part of that discussion, like I said, please send me your contact and I will get back to you. On a final note, I leave you for a food for thought. A food for thought. Even politicians with the whole Nigerian money are not happy. They are not happy, but they can't show it. Let me hear from you. With that, I say good night. And wherever you find yourself, be happy. Be happy, because we need to be happy. Good night for now. Okay, good night. Bye-bye. I see you again. And if all I'm saying makes sense, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumb up. All right. Bye for now. Bye. Good night.